Welcome to Nightique. I'm Edward St. Pé. Well, tonight we meet again Mr. Stevie J. This is his second time here on Nightique. He's a new generation or a younger generation blues player, and he's found a lot of success across the country and across the world. His music is on the radio. He's an original artist, and we're going to talk to him about his career and hear him play. He's got a number of songs for us. They're lined up. All of that coming up next on Nightique. Keep in mind, we are online at www.nightique.com. We're archiving all of our shows there, and you can see the shows there on the site and click to the YouTube channel and see the rest of the shows. We've done well over 100 shows over the last few months here on Nightique. So stay tuned. Mr. Stevie J is next. We'll be right back after these very important messages.
Since 1849, Carter Jewelers has been a part of Jackson's rich history. Over 163 years later, we've not only survived, Carter Jewelers has flourished. From generation to generation, we've established a tradition of excellence. Our reputation is built on customer satisfaction, service, and trust. Every piece of jewelry is handpicked, so you know you're getting the best value.
Nobody says I do like we do at Carter Jewelers.
Come see us and be part of our history.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507. Welcome to Nightique, and for the second time, we've got Mr. Stevie J on.
Yes, sir.
And Stevie, it's great to have you back.
Great to be here.
Now, the next generation blues artist, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
talk
sir.
about that. I mean, you were one of the people that played after B.B. King's, after the funeral services. There was
Yes.
there was a concert, right?
Yes. Well, there was a memorial jam. Both Friday and Saturday night down in Indianola at Club Ebony. And some kind of way I was blessed enough and favored enough to be called to be the host of the jams for the B.B. King Memorial Services, the jam.
That is a great honor.
Yeah, it was a huge honor, man.
I mean, tell me what you saw at the services and also at the jam. I guess it was people from across the board, right?
From all over the globe was in Indianola, Mississippi. There was a lot of huge celebrities in town, a lot of huge celebrities at the funeral. It was just a phenomenal time, man. I was blown away just to even be a part of. I mean, this is the king of blues.
You know, man, I know it. Saturday afternoon, I was outside here in Jackson, Brandon, planting some trees. And I had my iPhone, you know, with the music on it.
Yes.
And I was listening to some random stuff, and then it was playing sequentially, and so, boom, Live from Cook County Jail popped up.
Oh, wow.
And I realized at that very moment, that was the moment that the service was going on.
Yeah.
And so it was like one of those little moments. So I stopped and I said a prayer. I thought to myself, this is too ironic. I got to say a prayer.
Right.
And I did. That was the time when the funeral was going on, I guess.
Yeah.
But what is it, a sad event when you were there, or were people uplifted, or were people very, very sorrowful?
Well, people, it was a lot of mixed emotions all through. But one thing that I noticed, his oldest daughter, Shirley got up because I called her up on stage and asked if she wanted to say anything. And she took the mic and she said that, you know, she's not sad because, you know, her father lived his life and lived a long, wonderful life and left a legacy of musicians. And she was just blown away how everybody that got up that played a song was kind of tributing to B.B. King, and a lot of us, you know, kind of really sounded close to some things that B.B. King does, especially my friend Ray Neal. Ray Neal from Baton Rouge, he blessed us.
Rayful Neal?
Yeah, Rayful Neal. Yeah.
Now, when we're talking about Rayful Neal, we're talking about the original Rayful Neal.
No, his son.
His son. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The son. But
I guess the original Rayful must have died a long time ago.
Well, no, I think his dad's still living. Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I worked in Baton Rouge at Channel 9, I did an interview. This is a long time ago.
Right.
In the let's see, this was in the '80s.
Yeah.
I did an interview with Rafe O'Neal. I went to his house.
Yeah. Okay.
And he was playing harmonica, and his son Kenny Neal was a little boy.
Right. Kenny was there this weekend also.
Well,
Kenny Jam. Yeah.
So interesting story about Rafe, which I got to tell you, I was doing an interview with him outside of his house, and he told me, he said, you know, the funniest thing happened the other day. I said, what is it? He said, I was out here, I looked out of my house, I saw some people out there on the sidewalk, and they were kind of milling around, and I came outside and I looked at them, and they all fell down on their knees, and they said, oh, it's the great Rafe O'Neal. We have all your records in Japan.
Wow.
He said, Japan? Yeah. I didn't know I had records in Japan.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's par for the course.
It happened
back in those days, you know, I would
man.
imagine, especially a long time ago. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, so that's my Rafe O'Neal story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Rafe O'Neal was there.
Yeah, Rafe O'Neal was there. Kenny Neal was there.
Kenny Neal was there.
He jammed. Jesse Robinson came. He played. There was a bunch of Delta musicians was there. It was just a great time, man. It was a lot of musicians.
I think a lot of people, you know, I was looking at some interviews of people who were at the thing on television, and some of the guys were, you know, sort of, you know, middle-aged guys, for white guys, different guys, saying, you know, I remember, I'm here at the services, I remember the, you know, B.B. King, and I have that remembrance too, you know, going to college, and suddenly, somehow, I guess it was from rock and roll and the blues connection to rock and roll, sort of discovering blues that way.
Right.
But then somehow discovering B.B. King.
Right.
And then all of a sudden getting it.
Getting it. Right.
That was when I got it.
Right.
You know, when Live from Cook County Jail was the one.
Oh yeah.
You know, with everything on there.
Record.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and that was like a pivotal moment because that's when I discovered blues.
Blues.
For the first time,
right.
for real. You know?
I got you. Yeah.
But so I was, you know, this was really a moment for his passing.
Yes, it was. It was tremendous loss for the music industry. But you know, like I tell everybody, same thing that when my mom passed. You know, if you follow the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, you know, you're promised 70 years, you know, and then that's your lifespan, 70 years, and then everything after that is just grace. So, but when you think about the life and the legacy of B.B. King, all you can say is job well done. You know, he lived a long life. He touched people all over the world. He influenced people all over the world. He died a rich man. Nothing more. What he lived a good life.
Yeah,
you know?
and yeah, exactly. He brought people together. Really.
Right, he brought people together, and he would never die because probably until the end of the earth, somebody will be somewhere around trying to play a guitar like B.B. King.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because it's
his
classic
sound,
stuff.
man,
He's a
classic stuff. He was a classic guy.
He really was.
Yeah.
He really was.
So you're not going to find that. I'm sure there will never be another B.B. King. It may be something, it may come up greater, may not add up, but there will definitely never be another B.B. King.
That's right.
Yeah.
So okay, now let's talk about you. So you were on the show recently, a while back, a few months ago.
Yes.
You're back again. What have you been up to? You recording right now?
Yeah, recording, working on the Back to Blues album. When I was here last time, I did a few songs from the new album, from the Back to Blues album, a couple of the singles. So I've been working on that. I'm really taking my time because I want the Back to Blues album to be a masterpiece. And we're dealing with crossover music where we're taking different genres and we are exposing the blues out of the different genres. So I'm taking my time because I want it to sound competitive. The key to the Back to Blues record is going to be you're going to have songs on there that can fit a pop station format and sounds just like, sonically sounds like the pop record that just came on before it, but it's the blues. So that's my whole determination. That's my mission, to try to make it as appealing to different crossover audiences and format friendly as possible.
And you're recording in New Orleans right now?
Yes. Most of it is being recorded in New Orleans.
How is it recording here? I mean, as far as, is it a different mindset when you're recording in a place like that?
Well, for me, New Orleans is, I think because I have a friend, his name is St. Anthony, and he's producing. And, you know, he's from Atlanta, but he moved to New Orleans. And it's just something about going down there, even from, because I don't even drive down there. I get on the train, and I take the train, and I do my writing, and I kind of brainstorm the tracks, whatever. But it's something about that whole process that Like by the time I get to New Orleans and step off that train, it's like I'm ready. Let's get to the studio, and it's just like a thing that just kind of comes over.
Well, New Orleans is a music town. I mean, when you go in there, you got a good spiritual base to record for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I definitely feel it every time I go.
Do you feel it?
As soon as I get off the train, I'm like, let's go record. And it's always something come out great. It's always something great comes out.
So now on tonight's edition of the show, once again, we're going to hear you play, right?
Yes.
What are you going to play for us?
Well, I'm going to do some songs from the last album, Unstoppable record. And like the Unstoppable album is a celebration of soul. So we're going to do some soul blues today, this time. A song entitled Old School, which is a song that pays homage to all of the greats, Muddy Waters, Coco Taylor, Johnny Taylor. It mentions everybody, you know, and it's just kind of like a story of a feel-good song, real soulful groove. And it just tells a story about reminiscing on the old school music, the music that got us, you know, where we are today, you know, old school. And the next one is a song called Miss Applecheeks.
So the last time,
I like the way you looked at it, Miss Applecheeks.
The last time you were here, when you played, did you get any feedback from?
Oh yes,
folks?
oh yes.
Okay.
Everybody was listening. Actually, my children called and said, "Dad, I saw you on TV." I was like, "Okay, you caught the show." It's like, "Yeah," but everybody has really given a lot of tremendous response to the show and to the interview segments, and they, you know, people talk about how much they learned or didn't know about the blues or whatever, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I said we should be proud of this music because it's ours.
That's right.
It's born right here in Mississippi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a short break.
Okay.
And we're going to come back, and then shortly we'll have you on the stage, and we'll hear the next songs coming up.
Sounds good.
Okay, good. Stevie J, we'll be right back after this.
I'm Dr. Quinn, and I believe in the power of exercise. Many patients ask me if they're going to get high blood pressure or diabetes because their parents had these conditions. I tell them that we cannot control our genetics, but we can control our diet and level of exercise. Practicing healthy decisions result in a better outcome. I'm Dr. Quinn, and I want you to remember that you have control.
This song is dedicated to those who wanna have a good time. Come here and party. Party, come to me. Let me tell you my story. Working hard every day of the week, trying to pay these bills. Oh, but just as soon as I get my check, it seems like the money's already spent. And what the hell going on with the gas? 70 bucks to the tank don't last. But I done set aside me a few dollars, and tonight I'm gonna get it on. And I ain't coming back to my address, no. Not a minute for the break of dawn. Come here. I've been working all week and it's time to move my feet. I didn't come to sit down, came to get out. All week and it's time to move my feet. The DJ played his Friday by Sir Charles Jones. TK, so you ought to try me. Mail waiters hole in the wall. And all the ladies are looking real good. I gotta find one to chill with me. And I'ma tell her, sit yourself down and relax your feet. Get on down to the Stevie. I got plans to take you home with me. Baby, come here. I've been working all week and it's time to move my feet. I didn't come to sit down, came to get out. Oh, 2 a.m. and the club still jumping. Everybody still sipping on Patron. The dance floor packed and the DJ's grooving. Everybody get your wobble on. Then I heard him say, this is your last chance, but it's too early for the party to ever end. But hold up, I just got a text that it's going down at the Holiday Inn. Everybody come here. I've been working all week, it's time to move my feet. I didn't come to sit down, came to get out. Come here, party, come here, party. Oh, I've been working all week, it's time to move my feet.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amanda Rice with Quinn Healthcare, and I believe in the power of exercise. Many patients ask me if they would develop high blood pressure or diabetes just because their parents did. I tell them that although we cannot change our genetics, we can control our diet and level of exercise. Simply making better choices can change your life. I'm Dr. Amanda Rice with Quinn Healthcare, and I want you to know that you are in control.
Got a little Zydeco second line type feel. Make you want to groove. You can put your hands in the gear.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Kind of goes like this.
I got a girl and she sure is sweet. She got big round legs and outborn cheeks. Every evening about supper time, she give me that love, make me say, oh my. Lord, she look good and she fine, big hips and brown eyes. People, I'm so glad that the girl is mine. Hey, little mama, don't you ever leave. I shall cry, Lord, yes indeed. If you take your love away, I don't want to live to see another day. Lord, she look good and she fine, big hips and brown eyes. People, I'm so glad that the girl is mine. One more time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lord, she look good and she fine, big hips and brown eyes. People, I'm so glad that the girl is mine. One more time, she look good and she fine, big hips and stout thighs. People, I'm so glad that the girl is mine. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. She's so mighty fine, 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 fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The girl is fine. Lord, she look good, and she fine. Big hips and brown eyes. People, I'm so glad that the girl is mine.
Since 1849, Carter Jewelers has been a part of Jackson's rich history. Over 163 years later, we've not only survived, Carter Jewelers has flourished. From generation to generation, we've established a tradition of excellence. Our reputation is built on customer satisfaction, service, and trust. Every piece of jewelry is handpicked, so you know you're getting the best value.
Nobody says I do like we do at Carter Jewelers.
Come see us and be part of our history.
Since 1849, Carter Jewelers has been a part of Jackson's rich history. Over 163 years later, we've not only survived, Carter Jewelers has flourished. From generation to generation, we've established a tradition of excellence. Our reputation is built on customer satisfaction, service, and trust. Every piece of jewelry is handpicked, so you know you're getting the best value.
Nobody says I do like we do at Carter Jewelers.
Come see us and be part of our history.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507. And that's Mr. Stevie J here on Nightique. The show tonight and other shows are archived at our website at nightique.com. And from there, you can click into the YouTube channel and see all of the shows, over 100 shows that we've done over the last months on the YouTube channel. So thank you for being a viewer of Nightique. We're looking forward to producing a whole group of new shows for this new season upcoming, and we hope that you'll stay tuned in the Jackson area and, of course, also in Tupelo, Hattiesburg, and Meridian, where Nightique is shown. I'm Edward St. Pé. Thanks for being with us on this edition of Nightique. See you next time.